Welcome to Fear Asylum. Asylum.
That's some powerful jizz.
From who? You or her?
Well, if she's sticky on the inside, I hope it's not from her.
All right, Hancock.
What do you mean? What jizz? I didn't know the chicks would jizz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's saying something about you.
It's a different kind of stuff. The guy stuff is thicker though.
That's a fact. The girl stuff is...
Kind of like water.
Yeah.
I mean...
It can't stick sometimes.
It can stick.
I don't know.
It can stick.
Yeah.
I don't know if Gabe knows that.
Well,
Oh yeah, I'm sure all the ladies are getting wet for him.
he swears it's every single time.
All right, so I think we're recording. All right, guys. So, welcome to the show. Reggie, how you doing?
Good. Good evening, guys.
What
Wally.
up? It's Wally the Warden.
Josh.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah. So rough week for me. Okay, Gabe. Thank
All
you.
right, so we definitely know his mic is working for sure
Yeah.
this time.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So, guys, Apple announced their new lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Is this why it was a rough week for you?
No.
Apple line up?
Nah. Apple's got the new lineup.
I'm into the new AirPods. Definitely into that.
They look the same, don't they?
Nah, but they got more features on it.
Yeah, stuff that they put on the Beats from like a month ago.
Well, it's the same company. It's this
I
year's
know.
updates.
But it's like, really? Is it new? You put them in there.
Whatever.
Same thing new. What's the new features?
The heart monitor and shit.
Yeah, they got new health features on that.
They can
That
monitor
track,
they can
yeah.
track your heart through your ears.
Yeah.
Barely.
There was a couple other things. It's not just the heart. It's I forgot, not just heart rate, but
Better noise cancellation. And that's about it. It was like, and 2 extra sizes of the ear tips, which is like extra small and extra small.
oh, so they didn't have a bigger size, just smaller sizes.
Yeah.
I hear that's a new trend.
Because
People looking for smaller.
He doesn't get it. He's
Yeah.
laughing, but he doesn't get it.
so I don't know. It's like, can we get a new fucking design change?
I kind of feel the same way. I
It's
kind of
been-
feel like
it's been a couple years. It's been a couple
yeah,
years.
they just kind of bland, don't you think?
Like
too simple. I know that's-
it's very boring.
It's like I know that's Apple's thing to make things like very streamlined and very like.
You know what? The new ones, like I just bought the fucking new ones like 2 weeks ago.
What, the Beats?
The AirPods.
Oh, they came out already.
No, like the twos,
Oh, okay.
but they were
yeah.
in this can.
Okay.
They cannot stay on my fucking ears for.
See, I have the exact opposite. They're good in there.
It's like, god damn it! It's like
Now, the original AirPods couldn't stay in my ears for shit. Those were always falling out.
the pros or the original.
The originals.
Them just can't stay in there for anybody. I
For
think.
some people, it could, and I was always astonished by it. I was
They
like,
stay in mine.
of course,
Of course.
but like,
Talking about small ears, right?
right,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
small ear hole.
So yeah, we know what surprised me, and I gotta get this quickly. So our pros are made from titanium, right?
Sure,
Now, for the pros, they went back to aluminum.
the phones.
Yeah. The main one that they want to sell is gonna be the new iPhone Air,
Oh, so it's for the weight.
and the pros went back to aluminum. The pros getting the titanium. No, not the pro. The Air is getting the titanium.
Ah.
Like,
So if you want the stronger phone, you have to pay the most money.
no. That's the thing. The Pro still costs more.
Oh, so the Air is going to be their cheapest one.
Nah, the regular 17 is going to be the cheaper one.
Dude, you're confusing me.
So is the
So
aluminum one
it's
going
a-
to be the most expensive one?
So what
No,
the
that's
fuck's
going to be
difference between the
that's
Air
going to
and
that's going to
Pros
be
and
the
regular?
mid tier.
That's going to be mid tier.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Air.
yeah. The titanium one is going to be the mid tier because they're going to have this regular 17 phone, only one size,
Oh, it's not two different sizes?
no more.
Okay.
Now, the
Are
Air.
they all Pro size?
No, the regular 17 is going to be the smallest one. The Air one is going to be the one in between the regular Pro and the Pro Max.
Oh, so there is a Pro Max. There's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
6'9" now.
All right.
I don't think Gabe could, imagine that.
Wait, so the Air
It's
is
6'5".
is gonna be Pro Max.
No, the Air is just the Air,
He said it's the mid tier.
It's the mid-tier.
Mid tier one.
but it has the aluminum. It has the titanium
Okay.
chassis.
Well, I'm glad I'm not upgrading this year.
I was thinking about
Hey,
upgrading.
this thing is like 6 years old. It's still working. That's all I need.
So which one that you could get the Pro Max?
Pro Max is still the same thing, just now made of
Now it's made of aluminum.
aluminum, like it used to be.
Yeah.
But you can get the Pro Max if you want.
Of course.
yeah.
Okay, like the bigger.
He likes them big.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I do.
cool.
All right.
Either
So
big or taller than me.
So that's the big news with Apple this week. I didn't even watch it. I used to watch it back in the day.
well, that is like the
But
new.
Tim Cook bores the shit out of me. At least Steve Jobs was a little entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was expecting like a redesign of the AirPods Pro, like, but now it's like,
Oh, like a
same
redesign?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Whatever.
Also redesign of the
They're probably-
iPhones.
They probably did some crazy minor tweak to it to claim that they redesigned it.
No, it was like it's better noise canceling and the hard monitor thing.
All right. Yeah.
2 extra small tips
So what's the difference between the 17
and the 16.
and the Air? What does it look like?
The Air is the one that looks the more. It looks better.
It looks the coolest.
Yeah, it only has one camera though.
That was going to be my
There
next
it
question. It doesn't have the same camera as the Pros. Nah. Okay. Well, there it is.
Well, it has the main camera.
That's why it's mid tier.
Mm-hmm.
But we consider it as like titanium.
I think they're trying to. I think that's the one they're probably trying to sell the most.
That's what I think. That's what they're going
Yeah,
for.
because it's the cheaper material. It's
No,
lighter.
actually it's expensive.
I think
material.
titanium's more expensive material.
That's what. Yeah, that's why they took out the 2 cameras.
Oh, okay. Wait. So is it made out of aluminum or titanium?
Titanium. The
Titanium,
Air is titanium.
Air is titanium. Okay, 'cause I thought it was made out of aluminum.
No, the Pros are made of aluminum.
Pros are made out
now.
of aluminum.
But
The,
it's-
the
but it
last
still
2
has
years
to-
were titanium.
Yeah.
Now it's like going back to aluminum, and the new one is the titanium one.
Yeah, but they're probably trying to sell that one the most. Doesn't have as many features,
Definitely.
but
And please stick around, Android users.
Yeah.
oh, always. We're not
Oh,
going
I know
We're
anywhere.
going to get to the real story soon.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? That they call it the chip, they call it the A19 Pro, but it's basically like either an M3 or M4, not a 4, M2 or M3 chip that they use in their laptops.
Oh. Well, that's not bad.
That's not fucking bad at all.
Yeah. That's a good feature.
Yeah.
Like they call it different, but it's basically one of those chips.
I'm not gonna upgrade this year though. I got another year to go on my shit.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to the stories.
I can upgrade.
Good for you.
Good for you. Yeah, exactly.
Happy for you, legit.
All right, so this time we're talking about
When does it come out?
You'll have to Google that.
it's September 12th.
Never mind.
I did. I googled it.
All right,
Tony
so
answered.
we're talking about
Good job,
the
big guy.
episode is we're talking about going back to aliens. Last week, I'm sorry, we had technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was
Severe.
Ghost. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
was
got it.
Ghost last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We're trying to tell a story, and for some reason, our little machine wouldn't work, and we kind of switched stories, and it still wouldn't work. So I was like, probably gonna tell you later on. But yeah, I was like, so it was a weird. It was a weird.
It was a weird
episode.
night.
It was a weird night,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the thing just stopped working, stopped recording out of nowhere. It was
Yeah.
really weird.
Weird. So this week we're going back to aliens and alien abductions and probably some ghost stories and see if it's true, not, or if there's some other explanations as to why people claim to be either seeing ghosts or being visited by ghosts, kind of like Ghostbusters. What's part 2? 1.
One.
Yeah. And alien abductions, yes. So, all right, let's get on it. And I think Joshua has the first story, which I thought it was like really cool.
Oh, all right, yeah. So I wanted to bring up the Cash Ladanum incident. So that was in December 29th, 1980 in Texas. I think that was by Houston. So it was 3 people in the car. That was Betty Cash, Vicky Landrum, and her grandson. I couldn't find a name for him. But yeah, basically they were driving down the road, I think through this cornfield, and suddenly there was this big diamond-shaped object in the sky. Apparently it was there was a whole haze surrounding it, according to Cash, where she said the whole thing was surrounded. But Vicky, being a little older, being, Christian, was like, oh no, that's Jesus Christ right there. So we should probably just keep driving forward, because that's the Lord. He's not going to do anything towards us. And they decided to keep driving, hoping that nothing would happen. As they got closer, a large amount of heat started to hit them, to the point where their faces started burning up and they started to blister, right? And as they approached, I don't know why they didn't stop as soon as they realized how hot it was getting, but they just kept driving. I don't know. But basically, as they got out of the car, they started experiencing, headaches, pain, severe pain.
I'm
severe
sorry,
burning.
again, what was this again?
This was in Texas.
Yeah, that's your answer. Why they didn't stop?
Yeah, they just was like, whatever. That will be fine. But it was actually so bad that, as a matter of fact, in the car itself, they tried to go back inside of it. I think it was Landrum who actually put her hand back inside and put it on the dash, and it actually left a large imprint on the dash itself, right? So
Because it was so hot.
it was so hot, yeah. It was like literally burning. So like there was a physical imprint of her hand on inside of the dash.
Oh, kind of like what I said with the Chisholm's part with the acid that he put on the floor, and then that's how that imprint got in the door.
Mm-hmm.
By the lady's foot.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly
Yeah.
like that.
All right, cool.
Exactly like that. But anyway, as they reported, a bunch of I'm not sure how true this is, because, if I feel like I'm being set on fire, the last thing I'm doing is paying attention to a large diamond-shaped object in the sky. But,
You never know what fucking people in Texas do.
you never know. They could have just thought it was something cool.
Definitely.
Too much peyote.
Maybe. But, so what happened was, as they kept going, so a bunch of helicopters appeared in the sky out of nowhere, surrounded the diamond-shaped object in the sky that was apparently surrounded by flames, and it just sort of disappeared off into the horizon. Now, the government claims they had nothing to do with it, which...
Obviously, that's what
Of
they
course,
always say.
of course they would say that. True
I
or
didn't
not,
do it.
wasn't us. Oh, even though it's pretty likely that they were probably testing out some nuclear thing. But
Ooh,
anyway,
well, now you're going.
you're
diving into
I'm diving
conspiracy
into-
theories, which is cool.
I'm
But
diving
keep
into
going. Yeah.
But basically, what happened after the fact is, so they were initially fine despite a couple of burns here and there. So they went back home. They were okay, up until a couple of days later when I believe it was Betty Cash, as a matter of fact, the youngest of the trio. Well,
Duo.
yeah, I'd say the youngest of the duo, because Vicky Landrum was a bit older, but as she went back home, she started experiencing nausea, headaches, severe hair loss. Like her hair was falling completely out of her scalp, blisters, sores, everything. Right?
Sounds like she survived a nuke.
Pretty much, as a matter of fact. Later, Vicky Landrum and her grandson also experienced it, but to a lesser degree. They were pretty much fine, right? It was Cash that got hit with it. And years down the line, Cash's personal doctor actually said that what she was suffering from was actually severe radiation poisoning.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
That's what he says, but he came out and said he said that 10 years later. I don't know if she died or not. So basically that's what they claimed that's what happened. I'm not sure though.
I was just looking a little into it. I can't really say for sure either. You definitely did more research on it than I did, but the thing that got me is that supposedly there was other witnesses in these 23 helicopters that were surrounding the fucking thing. What were they surrounding if it wasn't even there?
Exactly.
If the helicopters were actually there too, but I'm assuming they were.
I'm assuming they were, but here's the funny thing: if it was other witnesses, why didn't they experience?
And it
the
had
same
to be
thing?
military helicopters.
It had to be like 20 on command like that.
Because in 1980, Texas State Police don't have fucking 23 helicopters in their entire arsenal.
Hell no.
Nah.
But Area
you're lucky to-
51 is within the vicinity, so is there like 3 bases.
What's in the same Well, I wouldn't say
No.
the same general area, but
Well, the helicopter,
maybe.
military plane, like boom, right there.
It is an audio thing, though.
Oh, sorry.
People aren't going to know you're going like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's like zoom.
No, the
Like
hand
you're
move-
right there.
The hand moves help them talk. It's all right.
I'm sorry, but I'm moving my hands trying to explain. Like in the area where Texas is, Nevada, New Mexico, it's kind of close. Texas is big, but they do have their own so they would pick that up on the radar.
Yeah, but
New Mexico has nothing to do with this.
Yes.
No, but I'm just saying, like they would.
so you think
It's
people
an
from
alien ship. They would pick up on it, and they would get to intercept.
don't you think it's a bit coincidental though? Like as they're approaching it, then the helicopters.
I
appear?
just actually think they might have been in the desert.
I mean,
and it
that
was
seems a little crazy because
Seems a little coincidental, right?
like out of nowhere, like they get back in the car and decide to go toward it, and then the helicopters suddenly appear.
Yeah. My thing is like, I wouldn't be able to like if my skin feels like it's literally being set on fire, right? So for all intents and purposes, I'm basically on fire, right? I'm not gonna have the mental fortitude to be able to focus on anything. I'm just gonna focus on that excruciating pain.
True.
So I don't know how they would have been able to, record all these details and keep a vivid memory of that. You know what I mean?
I think Wally has a
I'm pretty
good story
sure
about this.
that they mistakenly dropped a bomb or something there that caused radiation, and all the military helicopters were trying to clean up the site.
Well,
No, sir.
I doubt there was a bomb that was dropped
Because
in
20 helicopters.
Texas.
So
There could have been. I mean, there's military bases.
I don't think
all over
Texas Rangers
Texas.
even have 20 helicopters.
I already
Maybe
said
two.
that. No. Yeah, I mean, in 1980,
Maybe two.
maybe. But I'm talking about.
3 the most.
Okay, let's focus away from the state police
Okay.
of Texas. Thank you, and focus on the fact that what Josh said was people in that sort of pain tend not to stop to think about every detail going on around them, counting helicopters and giving the exact amount of feet that you were away from something. And all
Actually,
this other
you-
shit.
Yeah, all these
I don't
details.
think you pay attention to anything.
No, because they
around
gave a
you.
pretty specific number. They said it was like 22 or something like that.
Usually the body kicks into adrenaline mode and you try to figure out the best way to
To survive.
Get out of there.
survive and
yeah.
the fastest way to start healing.
Yeah,
That's usually what happens.
that's technically.
Yeah, that in my experience.
Not counting how many people or whatever, you basically want to get away from the area. That's a part of survival.
Yes,
Right.
fight or
Yeah,
flight.
exactly.
You want it to stop the pain, so you're trying to look for something to soothe yourself
Yep.
as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
From water, because you're saying they're burning, so they probably were looking for.
Actually, that's probably the worst thing you could do.
honestly.
Okay, so then butter.
Of course, because
Yeah, sure. Because like the water's gonna boil you, so the butter's gonna fry you.
Might smell like a Thanksgiving dinner.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they got cooked well done from out of here.
But also, you had a
Apparently they did, like microwave stuff.
You said I.
like off air. You had a interesting story about why they might have felt they were
Oh yeah,
burning.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. That's before I even looked 1 second into it. Now I'm starting to rethink that, but there's a decent chance, like
They were on drugs.
drugs,
Yep.
and
Peyote.
maybe not Betty Cash because she is an elderly woman. I don't think she's cooking meth, but 1980 Texas. I'm not. They theoretically could be something that they had with them that they shouldn't have that could cause those kinds of burns. But I got to take meth out of the equation. I don't even think that was a thing yet.
LSD.
No, I mean I thought it was drugs too initially at first, but then it's like, how do you explain the burning? Because
Well-
they actually have physical
The chemicals required to cook this
meth.
stuff.
Yeah, it can burn
It
you.
burn the shit out of you if it gets on your skin.
Sure, but like all over.
And
like,
if you're transporting it in your, it emits a gas. It's not
True.
just like where it spills on your skin. It emits a gas
oh, so you
and
think
it's-
maybe there was like a leak inside of the containers?
or a spill or something like that. And
Yeah. I
but-
mean, I've seen Fight Club. I know what happens when you dump like lye on a hand.
on the hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I know when that happens.
Yeah. It has to be, but that shit. Sorry, everybody. Throat's fucking with me. But that shit requires like moist skin. Like it can't be dry skin. It won't have the same effect.
Right, that's true.
But if it's wet, then boom, you get
Right,
fucked
yeah, the
up.
water activates
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I
But
forgot
it-
about that. That's why he gave him the kiss on the
He
hand.
sucked on it. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was just being weird, but
But that then with this stuff, the chemicals are already mixed with in a liquid form, so you don't need to do that. That should already emit a gas and burn the shit out of you.
with the chemical reaction, stuff like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
So you think they were transporting this stuff?
Theoretically,
It's possible.
it's possible. I mean, I looked at the picture of the older woman. I'm like, I doubt it.
Yeah, but then what do you? Okay, fine. I'm willing to admit, like, okay, like the burning of the skin, that could have been chemicals, but then how do you explain the handprint on the dash?
Right.
That's an interest. That's kind of concrete because there's actual like photo evidence of that.
Like, I know I'm full skeptic, and I already, gave my opinion on what it would take for aliens to come to Earth. So, I mean, but I'm not saying there's zero chance that they did.
I mean, it doesn't have to be aliens. Maybe just like
A government experiment.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
That's where I was
like
going.
the aircraft.
Because they have a lot of military bases in Texas.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
maybe at that
this-
time experimental aircraft.
And I don't know exactly what part of Texas it was, but it said Pine Woods.
yeah, Pine
and
Woods.
surrounding- So that's like northern Texas, right?
Mm-hmm. Pine Woods. That's
like
where.
up near Oklahoma and shit.
That's-
That's where all the
that's-
woods are. You know,
yeah.
it's like it stops
there
being
is
desert.
a base over there.
Well, they might have 100 bases there. I don't know the exact count, but Texas is like the
Texas
number
is a
one.
large fucking place to have bases.
They have more bases than any other state. Yeah, so they could, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially one that might have done. Now, again, we all know the history and theory of Area 51, where they tested secret, shit, new jets and shit that they experimented on.
Mm-hmm. We know about that.
It ain't that far of a flight from Nevada to northern Texas for a
Absolutely.
jet of that speed.
Absolutely. So maybe it was an experimental jet.
But
And-
not from a Texas base.
Or they
but-
were
Yeah,
testing.
probably like from Area 51. They wanted to. They could have been using some experimental technology that probably uses
Right.
radiation.
Yeah.
nuclear fusion or
Nuclear
something like
fusion.
that, which they accidentally beamed in the wrong way and somebody got
Could have
hit.
been.
What do you
Because,
mean
like,
beam?
They test out lasers and everything. Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe it wasn't because from what they say it was there.
Or
for
hydro
good.
something. There's a hydro. I forget what it's called, but it just moves like just almost close to the speed of light.
Close to the speed of light.
I don't think
I
we've
said
ever gotten that
almost
close.
close.
Almost close.
Almost close.
Pretty sure the fastest we ever got on Earth is probably like Mach 7.
I was talking about something being shot, but okay.
Oh, man.
Not something racing. I was talking about something like.
Oh no, there's no racing at Mach 7. That's like the fucking stealth bomber.
Yeah.
that shit is,
There's no racing.
there's
dude.
no racing on that.
Like as
No.
soon as you hit the accelerator, you get splattered like right there on the windshield.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're not
so
buckled
I'm
down.
talking more like something like a laser beam or something that they developed.
No, I think he's on to the whole experimental like flight system.
Yeah.
So maybe they could have been trying to work on like a floating helicopter because from what I hear, it was there for like a good minute. So maybe it wasn't a diamond.
We're testing the earliest hovercraft.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe they were trying to make a hovercraft. They're like, okay, so let's keep this thing suspended using thermonuclear technology. And
I don't think they were there at that point though.
Well, that's why it's
Nuclear-
testing.
Yeah, that's why they test. That's what the scientists are for.
they probably realized like, oh,
You know, the first microwave was accidental and literally
So what's
in
penicillin?
Germany.
Penicillin was accidental.
Yeah, there was. Then it actually cures people. So, however, the microwave doesn't really kill. I mean, cure that many people. It does kind of kill.
It didn't cure anybody.
No. Well, the first microwave didn't cure anybody. The first no microwave literally wiped out. a lot
Or
of
any
people.
microwave. Since it doesn't cure anybody.
it's never saved anybody.
I'm not gonna.
I never had anyone
put
come
out
up to me
specifics.
if I have a food. Oh, just stick your head in the microwave for a little bit. You'll be all right. Never had that.
But it was.
Zero tumor chance.
Oh,
I really don't want to
Zero.
say it because it's probably mostly a sensitive subject. But the first microwave was found in Germany.
why is that a sensitive subject?
It was a Nazi camp.
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh
That's
my
not that's not that
God.
sensitive.
That is. very
Unless you're
true.
making a joke, in which case, yeah, that's
No,
not.
But
that's
he's
not a
saying-
joke.
he's
It's
saying
not a
something
joke.
that There's
It's not a joke. It's
Or
actually
are
very.
you saying they were using microwaves to cook?
that
yes, that's exactly what he's saying, and it's
a
absurd.
form of microwave.
Absurd.
No, that's
Absurd.
Churchill. The popcorn. Not
Churchill's
Churchill.
from England.
Not Churchill. It was somebody. They put something on top of one
Alright,
of the
stop,
pipes, and,
stop.
and that's
Stop,
where they
let's
figured out how to make a
Stop.
microwave.
No,
Stop.
No.
You could have gotten away with it if you said the first pizza oven was made in Germany.
Why?
Wow.
What you're asking why? You don't get that? The first pizza oven was made in Germany.
All right, so
Yeah, let's not go into these jokes, fellas.
No, that's not. Yeah,
Not. It wasn't joking. I was actually being serious.
sure, okay.
I don't know about microwaves. To
Go
cook-
research it.
I'll
That's
look it up.
that's a
I'm gonna
good
look it
story.
up.
Just Google and it'll tell you.
I
I'll look
don't
it
know,
up
man.
after.
That's kind of weird because
Unless they took it out because they're taking a lot of things out of history.
was it aliens though? Like or
Right.
Yeah, aliens.
We
aliens,
were talking about a potential UFO sighting.
yeah.
Yeah, aliens did World War II. It was all them.
Had-
Had to be. It's the only way it makes sense.
I mean, they're the ones that made the pyramids too.
There's the
so-
raptor people versus
Yeah. The lizard
gray-
people from
and the lizard people and the
Yeah.
gray aliens
and
the-
Yakub's alien army from the
Yeah.
moon. Yeah, they were
all
all fighting.
of them dudes.
The
That's
fuck?
all. You all right?
Real quick, thank you, Josh.
All right, so
My God.
or old man was, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Started laughing. I guess I don't know what the hell that was.
All right, so I don't know, man.
Choked on his own loogie. I don't
That's
know.
kind of weird, like. But I think it's aliens. I don't know. I'm doing 50-50 on that. I'm a big fan of X-Files.
It all sounds a lot like an X-Files.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
like
that
you
is-
could see Mulder and Scully just going in there and like, these people got burned up. We need to investigate this.
Well, that was just Mulder.
That was a horrible.
That was just Mulder.
Yeah, that was a horrible Mulder impression. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
That was awful.
Apologies, David Duchovny.
Yeah.
We know you're listening.
That is very.
Of course he is.
I hope so.
Yeah, I wish.
All right, so I got a story like
I hope so.
about a supposed alien abduction. Let's see if you guys think it's true or not.
Are we doing the quiz now? We're going quiz?
Well, I don't know. Josh's
still got a lot
story, I think it was like probably 50-50.
That one I'll give 50-50, honestly. Because there's no weird abduction story. It's just people suffering radiation burns.
I mean, it's kind of weird when you say that's Jesus, but
Well, it's Texas.
It's Texas.
Texas.
It's Texas.
all right. So let me hear you guys' story. It's from somebody named Captain 6848
Captain 6848.
on Reddit.
Of course. I was going to ask, is that Reddit or 4chan?
All right. So it says, long story short, I had a very realistic dream of being abducted by your typical aliens, and it really spooked me. It still freaks me out years later after it happened. It was probably just a dream, even though I have to take breaks and do some deep breathing to write this. And it sucks because if it was just a dream, then my own stupid brain managed to traumatize itself. Anyway, the full story is that a number of years ago, 2018, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I was on a metal table in some kind of room. There was a bright, warm light above me. It kind of looked like a window with morning light streaming through, but it was kind of fuzzy. There was stuff or equipment, but I can't remember what it looked like really. What's wild is that I was able to feel that the metal beneath me, and it felt cold. The air was cold and had a crisp smell, like a doctor's office, where it kind of burns your nose and throat a little. I couldn't move, but I had no restraints. This is where I debated if it was a sleep paralysis or just a normal dream. I immediately went into a panic, full adrenaline, fight or flight response. I couldn't move, but I couldn't scream, cry. Two figures came into the room. Typical alien appearance. Tall, gray, big black eyes, small nose and mouth, and wore a silver suit or something. One went to my left, the other one stayed on my right side, near my feet. I began freaking out, even more naturally, screaming, crying, begging them to let me go. I legitimately thought I was gonna die. I can't emphasize this enough. How utterly terrified I was. I was sobbing and pleading with them, but they didn't seem to react. The alien at my feet spoke, but it was through my mind, I think, or something. She told me that they'd let me go home if I followed their directions. And yes, it was a she. I don't know how I knew that. Maybe it was just dream logic, but whatever. So I stopped screaming. I just sobbed while they worked. I'm not sure entirely what they did. I remember they stuck 2 needles into me. One into my left hip, one into my mouth. It hurt. I was able to feel the pain of each injection, which is so messed up for a dream. I don't know what those needles were, or what the purpose was. I just remember begging them not to and to let me go. I gave up at one point, and while sobbing, let them inject whatever they wanted into my cheek.
Ow, right in the cheek.
Yeah.
Shit.
There was one weird part where, weirder than the rest. The female alien at one point just stood there and started staring into my eyes. Didn't say anything, just stared. It scared me the most, honestly. I still shudder thinking about it. Those eyes, they were so freaky.
Starting to sound like a romance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's starting to sound like a wet dream. Like he knew immediately it was female. I think it
Is
started.
this 50 Shades of Grey alien?
That's good. That was good.
They were as black as ink. I don't know why she did this. But honestly, super messed up for my brain to come up with in a dream. So freaking scary. Sad though,
Bow chicka wow wow.
because they didn't feel malicious, just indifferent, if that makes any sense. It's like they weren't going out of their way to be cruel or malicious, but they were obviously unconcerned with how I felt about the whole thing. After the injection in my mouth, I
Well,
passed out.
Was it hot?
Was it warm and moist? Something creamy.
Again, I remember a flash of something blue,
Oh.
and then I woke up.
Balls.
When I woke up, I had no marks or anything like that, no evidence that anything had happened.
They gave him a towel.
My cat was even curled up next
In
to
the
me,
shower.
sound asleep. I even spoke to the people who live with me, and no one remember anything weird. I never spoke to anybody but this, since it was just a nightmare. I didn't want to sound crazy, but it really stuck with me. It was so realistic, even if it was just a dream. It really made me up for a while. And this is like I can't talk about this with anyone. Certainly not a therapist. Obviously, Reddit is okay though.
Reddit's way better than
Yeah.
going to a therapist. Sure.
I've never been a
we
believer.
just post this online for everyone to see instead of
I
my
don't
personal.
experience these types of things.
Talking about his hot beef injection in the
Yep.
mouth.
I had one UFO sighting, but it's a UFO sighting.
He got probed.
Only in the very strictest definition, and honestly, not like that exciting. I was a teenager, and I was outside at night with my dad when we saw a bright light. And it didn't follow like a satellite path, just moved too fast to be a plane. Honestly, though, the weird part was that my dad, he had a pilot's license and was a no-nonsense skeptic, but he couldn't figure out what it was. It didn't alarm him. He just loves planes and is generally knowledgeable about things in the sky. It's very likely he has a very likely rational explanation to what happened. It says we live near an airport, force base, Air Force,
An Air Force base. Okay.
which is always crazy, looking space, X rockets. So it's probably just something normal but weird looking, and there was no missing time or anything like that. Sorry if the story took so long. I just wanted to get it off my chest and get some opinions on what probably happened to me. Okay.
Sounds like he had a wet dream about aliens.
That's exactly what it
That's-
sounds like to me.
Was it
Once
a
we
wet
started-
dream though? Was it a wet dream though? The last part with his dad?
Seeing a bright light in the sky.
No, I'm saying the last part with his dad or her dad. He just
Oh,
says
I was gonna ask, was that a girl or a boy?
It didn't say. It
And
just
does
I
it
just
say
gave you.
if
I
it-
just gave you the his or her.
It sounds like honestly, I was hearing that through the words of a boy. I'm not even gonna lie.
I thought it was a boy too. What do you think?
Yeah,
Joshua?
I mean, because if it was a girl, they would probably use like more adjectives. Because I noticed like when it comes to like girls, right?
It wouldn't emphasize so much on the alien being a woman, and I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I figure one
Yeah.
woman's gonna know another woman. I don't know. Even
Exactly.
if it's alien.
That wouldn't really matter. I mean, like it's also like the fact, oh, she stared into my eyes, this and
So
that.
And it made me scared.
you think it was
I got
true
so
or?
nervous.
Josh, you
Finger
think it was
looking
true?
good.
I think it was a dream. I think it was a dream, 100%.
I'm going dream. I mean, vivid.
Gabe?
Like, what do they call it? Lucid.
Lucid
A
dream?
Lucid dreams,
yeah.
Um.
'Cause lucid dreams can fuck your mind up when you wake up the next day. Like, did that shit really just happen?
Do you ever?
Well,
do you ever
vivid-
have one of those? I
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't.
I have.
ever.
Well, vivid dreams can fuck you up. Like if you get, for example, like one time I was dreaming about like being on a train. I stuck my head out the window to see there was another train coming, right there in the face, and I woke up immediately, dude. My face was.
I've had a couple dreams like that where I was falling down.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, those
losing
things.
teeth.
That's the most
Same
common
thing,
one.
and I
That is
smacked
the
the
most
ground.
common one.
And it feels like you hit the ground, but you're in your bed the whole fucking time. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, dude.
So Gabe,
You're
think,
nice. I was like, ah.
The
Gabe,
worst.
you think it's true or not?
Worst part is that happened to me on the
Um,
bus.
There's some
Somewhat.
realities in that, except how do we know if aliens are actually great people? What if they're like the Predator?
That's a good point,
Aliens.
actually.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
because they're using
Like,
the
we could-
whole
we
gray
could get
alien.
into- we could get into
pointing
the-
out that they're
We could get
kinda
into the
look
different kind of
humanoid,
aliens later.
But what if they look like Venom? What if
Nobody's
they're
looking
what
at
if they're
Venom.
just a symbiote or a predator or it?
All right, so like I said, we could just get into that in a later episode, like the types of aliens.
Or
but
Yeah.
was it I'm assuming he was just going with the most common image of an alien.
Yeah, the gray alien.
The great ones.
With the big eyes and the skinny body frame.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
the big
technically, I think he took a trip to the doctor's office and got molested, or she got
Ah,
molested.
you get into my next point.
Yeah, I'm just saying that forgot that they went to the hospital because they were on so much drugs.
And what the
because
nurse and the doctor were
I'm
having
sorry,
fun with
do you
diddling
You
think-
think it
him.
was the
Like,
nurse that was
maybe
standing over him?
Hey, girl.
Oh wait, Gabe,
No,
Gabe,
I said girl.
Gabe, come down on that. But that was that was going to be my next point. The trauma of
Blocking out what really happened.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could be, as a matter of fact. I mean, like, assuming
And
somebody...
honestly, you could be half. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just
But
gonna
honestly,
say-
you could be like half awake if they didn't use the full anesthesia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know that anesthesia they give you that just keeps you like half awake.
Or maybe some people are just that shit don't work on them. Some of them.
Yeah, but that's a very, very small number of the
Yeah,
population.
But what
and
if-
I
what
think
if-
they would notice if it didn't work.
I mean, they'd be up screaming their heads off. I saw that episode in Scrub one time when Turk was, like, getting nervous
Yeah,
about...
but she didn't get no anesthesia. She tried to use hypnotism.
Hypnotism?
Yeah, hypnotism.
Yeah, okay, like that's gonna work.
Yeah,
even better.
exactly what everyone with a brain was saying. But his wife convinced him, try it. You'll make a big deal. Make some noise around here. And then he tried it. And the hypnotist is like telling her some shit about not feeling pain. And then she feels that. She's like, ah! I'm not going to scream in the fucking mic. But yeah, she screamed mad loud.
So you were saying, Joshua, like the
No, I was going to say, maybe it is trauma. Maybe it didn't happen like that. Maybe it wasn't, like, at the moment. But maybe that was a way for someone to come to terms with dealing with that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Like something that actually happened to him. And then he later had that dream.
Yeah, like
where
that-
it was aliens.
Yeah, like, let's say somebody actually
I
got,
mean,
like...
because like well, no,
That's-
go ahead.
That's
Like
why
an
it was so
scapegoat.
lucid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if somebody actually got sexually assaulted, and the way they deal with that is the way they cope with that is by having these dreams, and maybe they did block it out to some extent, and maybe that's just
And it became that. Yeah.
a way to come to the realization of what
Well,
happened.
that's what most people say about stories like this or ghosts, like succubus.
The brain automatically does it to you too. You don't even try to do it.
just
It's
so
a defense mechanism. The
just so
brain
you feel
uses.
comfortable. Yeah,
So I thought it was always weird, like that our mind is so powerful that.
Let me tell you something. If you actually
Not if you're
see-
gonna go into a fucking rant.
No, it's not real rant. But technically, in reality, most people that really see a demon, they're not telling the story. There's no one else gonna tell the story. Demons don't like to be known like that. They're gonna wipe out your whole generation.
When did anybody mention a demon?
No,
I'm just saying right now.
with Vivid. Aliens, you're saying gray, but that's not normal.
I
gray.
said we're gonna get into the different
That's
kind
the
of
most-
aliens
That's
later.
the most common description.
That's
I
the
get
most
it, I
common
get it.
one. That's the
Yeah.
most common one.
Also, dude, if I
That
summon a
to me is
demon,
not alien.
if I
It's
summon a
somebody
demon-
making shit up.
I'm telling everybody I summoned a demon.
Exactly.
I'm telling everybody if I
Fuck
actually
yeah,
do it.
I would too.
Throw
like-
that shit on the internet.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
like, dude, summon a demon. Here's a picture of it right
Part-
here.
part-
Say hello,
I
my
would,
hold
grab,
on.
I would grab my phone and was like, "Yo, smile."
Shoot Baphomet.
No,
That's for the
what
gram.
I'm saying is technically, well, demons don't like you.
Dude, you went into something. We're talking about
Ooh,
aliens.
fictional things don't like us.
Aliens.
No, I'm just saying.
Who else doesn't like me? The
And this
Predator?
sir- in
I'm
this,
going quote
Gabe,
by quote.
Gabe,
and
in this server, we're going to talk about. She's talking about aliens, or he's talking about aliens, and we're talking about trauma. We're not talking about demons. We're talking about how the brain is. Your mind is so powerful that it goes on defense mode. If something happens to you, something that
oh yeah,
we're not talking about fucking demons. So your mind is so powerful that it creates this story in your head for self. What's it called? Self protection or self preservation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a
self-defense
protect.
mechanism.
Yeah. It's like a
And-
defense mechanism. Yeah.
So people that with most of these stories is
and
like
it blocks out the reality of what actually did happen.
well that's where
That's the point.
the whole point
Yeah.
That's
to
a
block
defense
out what
mechanism.
happens. Like
It's sort of like an easier way
if
for you to
if
process
you
it.
have
I don't
a
mean to sound harsh. That's kind of pathetic.
if you have a story or something
It is a bit harsh.
well, maybe not Gabe, but if somebody they see ghosts that are having sex with them or aliens having sex with them. It's just their mind probably creating this self-defense mechanism. Because it might have been Uncle Bob having too many Coors Lights. You
Yeah.
know?
Made you sit on his lap, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Not to make a joke about this, but
But it's kind of true. Like, I mean, people do create that, and it's called dark humor. It's a really dark topic. Now we got into it.
Hmm.
But you know, like if you in your dreams are listening to, give me a good country name, Wally. Artist.
Jebediah.
No, artist.
Oh, a singer. Let's say.
I mean, Taylor Swift comes to mind. She actually did country back in the day.
Barely.
I was gonna go further back than that.
Oh, go further back
Barely.
than that. I don't know why. I think I'm outing myself.
I do it though. I do it though. It has to be a dude.
Okay,
Ray
Waylon
Cyrus.
Jennings,
Yeah.
Maybe in your
Kenny
dreams.
Rogers, Willie Nelson.
Maybe
Maybe not
Ray.
Willie Nelson.
Let's leave Willie out.
Yeah,
Of
really
it.
not.
Let's leave Willie out of it.
But some of those guys.
Let's go
well,
Waylon
Johnny
Jennings.
Cash.
Not Johnny Cash, sir.
Put some
No.
respect.
Yes. Like the other guys I mentioned. If you're in your dream, you're kind of like, oh yeah, it was fucking those guys playing in the background. But yeah, you know what? Maybe it was your uncle, maybe your dad, maybe your mom. I don't know. You know, but that's how that's how the mind works. Like it's gonna protect you. You create this whole story about aliens, ghosts. Yeah, that's how they deal with it. You know.
It makes sense. That to me, like scientific explanation, psychological explanation, that's what it would be. The defense mechanism using itself in the brain, using itself to block out a traumatic event.
Yeah, but you know your brain still knows about it. It's like right there
Like in
inside
the
of
deep
it.
subconscious.
Yeah, it's like in the subconscious. But maybe that's actually what happened to the girls over here in the incident we were talking about earlier.
Well, but that's more true though, because I don't know how you could explain that if it was just some.
I mean, let's think about
some
it
guy
like this.
molesting you.
I mean, but let's think about it like this.
Yeah,
right?
the radiation poisoning though.
The radiation. Well, the radiation poisoning.
Somebody
is a good point.
molesting you with radiation poisoning?
Maybe
Well, I don't know
kinda
about
maybe-
molesting.
Maybe the
Far-
Hulk. Maybe the
far-fetched.
Hulk.
Maybe Gamma from the Hulk, and I'm sorry, she's not gonna survive from the
Spider-Man's done that. He's killed Mary Jane with his radioactive dick.
Ooh.
Couple of times.
Wouldn't that be Superman too though?
Hulk.
Well, Superman. Well, yeah, he
if
gets his
she
power from his
killed-
son, so that maybe.
If he killed Mary Jane a couple of times, how did she come back?
It's
It's
different.
called comics.
Yeah, it's comics. They bring everybody back, but it was different universes. Like, what is it? In Marvel Knights, Spider-Man, Dark Universe. It's a alternative universe sometime in the future. Yeah, he tried to impregnate Mary Jane. They tried to have a kid. He killed her with his radioactive spider dick, and she's dead.
And Miles
What?
Morales.
Miles Morales.
Yes.
Miles
What's
Miles
his name?
Morales.
Has
They-
a baby. One of Peter Parker has a baby.
Peter Parker.
Miles Morales ain't Peter Parker's baby.
No. The Peter Parker that was trying to train Miles Morales to be Spider-Man.
You talking about-
Miles
you talking about from the
Miles
movie?
Morales.
No,
The movie? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's had it. I mean, it depends on the
there's a few of them that has babies.
Yeah, there's a bit of a. It depends on the continuity. Sometimes he has a radioactive dick, and sometimes he
You
doesn't.
know, I'm gonna
Really
turn
depends.
into Banky on this from fucking what's it, Banky? Yeah, from Chasing Amy. Is like, yo,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
we're talking about Superman. The only chick that could handle Superman's
Wonder Woman.
sim is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah.
It's the only one that can handle his dork. That's what they call it, his dork.
And she went for Batman.
Okay.
She did. She goes for Batman.
And Superman went for Lois. All right. Life goes on.
It
Yeah.
depends. 'Cause sometimes Superman. Sometimes she goes for.
That
Batman.
is interesting. So gods will go for mortals, and mortals will go for gods.
Yeah, have you,
Technically,
haven't you
Wonder
read
Woman
Greek?
is not a mortal.
I mean, yeah. Look at the
Who?
Greek stories.
Wonder Woman.
Yes, she is a god.
She's not a
a
god.
goddess.
No, she's not a god.
She's
She's
immortal.
not a goddess.
She's
No,
an
she-
Amazon woman.
She's an
And
Amazon.
she's immortal. Though.
She's made out of sand.
But she's made from a god. She's made from Zeus. Zeus is her
She's
father.
half.
Okay,
she'll
so
be-
Zeus is her father.
Half.
Zeus is no.
And her mother is an
All
Amazon.
right, no, we're not going there.
No, she doesn't. No, that's the thing. She's made out of sand. She doesn't have a father. There's a reason.
Her
for
father
that.
is Zeus.
He's going by the movies. He's watched Justice League,
Okay.
Wonder Woman. He's going by the movies. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so
Okay, fair enough.
She ages slowly,
Yep. All right.
very slowly.
but she ages.
Yeah.
I mean, she's made out of sand. I don't think she'd age at all.
Well, she started out as a little girl, little Diana Prince.
That's true.
Yeah.
She does grow. I think she gets capped off at some point.
50,000 years ago.
So like I think the only really cool, not I want to say cool, the most famous alien abduction movie was Fire in the Sky from '94,
Mm-hmm.
based on a true story.
Yes. I forgot.
And that's
Sorry.
also weird because if that
That's
movie,
the one in Alaska.
No, probably in some. No, the one in Alaska is with Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, all right. So that couldn't be 94.
No. So the one in Alaska, I think, probably might take place in Texas for some reason. Actually, hold on.
I felt like that was a cold.
What is it?
I felt like that was a cold.
Alien abductions.
Yeah, alien abduction. He's talking about.
Why does it always happen in Texas, though? There's a lot more in Texas.
We just said that at the beginning. What is always happening in the South?
Yeah, in that general area by Area 51.
Midwest and the South. Yeah.
And like a couple spots in New York.
But I like to. Sometimes
Roswell.
I don't think it's really a product of. I think these alien abduction stories, most of them, not all of them, are probably like from. I think some sort of hysteria.
All right, so it was 93. It
peyote.
was 93.
Fire in the sky.
Yeah, it happened in Arizona. So this guy,
Definitely peyote.
you and drugs. Actually, was that? Never mind.
It was a hallucinant.
So this Arizona logger, Travis Walton, his workers Mark Rogers, Alan Dallas, David Whitlock, Greg Hayes, and Bobby something. It was only one of them that got abducted, and you see the movie. Like I didn't read the book, but in the movies, like everybody else comes back but him. Like it was like after a few weeks or like a month, and they just found him outside a bar, like in another fucking state,
Right.
which is fucking crazy.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, D.B. Sweeney. That was the one.
Yeah.
Yes. I vaguely remember the movie. It's been very long since I saw it.
93 people.
Yeah, but I don't think I saw it in '93 because
Me neither. I probably saw it in 98 or something.
We were,
like
we were
Dreamcatcher.
poor.
I was thinking of Dreamcatcher.
that. No, sir. That's a different thing.
No, it's kind of because they try to abduct Earth. If you paid attention to the story, Mr. Gray was
But
trying
that
to...
one in Alaska with Amelia, that's called the fourth kind. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of.
Close Encounters. Or,
Not
no,
just
no,
the fourth kind.
the fourth kind.
Yeah.
That was also creepy.
That was a creepy ass movie. Yeah.
But I think that Fire in the Sky has like a more believable story. Like kind of like what Joshua said. I
Well,
mean,
like it could have been something else, and
yeah. For all you know, like it was an experimental U.S. military
right,
thing. He saw too much.
they grabbed him,
They grabbed him, then just dropped him off somewhere else.
fried his brain, and
Yeah.
dropped him off.
You say, yeah, he's crazy. It's
Oh,
usually
like
make
the Men
someone-
in Black?
No, not like that. Like literal mental torture on the brain that fucks up your mind and probably.
Oh, peyote, LSD.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, you keep
Enough with the
mentioning
peyote.
peyote, dude. Do you know what fucking peyote is?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You got 1 minute.
It's a cactus.
It's a what?
It's a cactus that Native Americans burn down and put it in their weed and smoke
In
it
their
through the
weed.
peace pipe.
You're dumb, bro.
Google that shit right now. AI that.
You know what peyote is?
Yes, I do know what peyote is.
You eat that. You don't smoke it.
It's a cactus, but you
You
can
eat
put
that.
it in something.
Why would I waste time putting it in something when I
When
can
you eat a
just eat it?
salad, I'm just gonna let you know, I got you, bro.
Oh my god.
You
Alright,
eat that. Remember, I put it in something.
Yeah, let me
Hold
just
on,
start
hold
smoking
on.
some lettuce then. I'll get my
Yeah.
nutrients.
Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'll put that in your friggin' macaroni and cheese. With some bacon wrapped around. You won't even know it.
Oh boy.
Culinary genius.
Alright. I'm gonna show you the guys, and I'll probably post it to you because Gabe's fucking obsessed with fucking peyote. Alright. So what he's saying kind of looks like this.
It's all around that area.
It's cactus fruit.
Yes.
Right.
That's peyote.
No, that's not peyote, sir. This is what people over there call tuna cactus. You actually you clean it off and you eat it like you would a peyote. The difference is like mushrooms. That's okay to eat. Peyote is gonna give you a fucking trip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And that's what they were on.
Holy shit, bro. I don't know why it was so...
I don't know why you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
You did it to yourself at that point.
Anyway, what was I saying?
You were saying how that's basically
I
what they
said
do.
it like it was a possible abduction where they fried his brain
Yeah. Could have been aliens.
using
could
some
have
sort of torture.
Yeah, definitely.
This could have been electro. Could have been any number of fucking mind.
Because
shit
I
fucks
still
that
at
they
that
do to
point
people.
that we're still going heavy with the, or towards the end of that heavy stuff with the MK Ultra.
But like MK Ultra was a dead program by then, but they still used a lot of the
That was it,
tactics.
yes.
Not LSD though. That was dead and gone. Yeah, I know.
True syndrome.
Never mind.
Truth serum.
Yes.
Okay. The truth syndrome sounds like a pretty good thing.
I think a lot
More people could use
Yeah,
that.
I think the world would benefit with a lot more people at it.
Yeah. But the one was also based on a true story, supposedly, right?
The fourth kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly.
I think that sounds more like somebody was trying to block something that actually really happened.
But wasn't it like a missing child thing?
Was it? I think but it was still like in a house. But
Yeah, it was in a house, yeah.
but it could still be like a.
It's been a while since I saw that,
Or
too.
not abortion.
No,
But
not
they were probably still kind of hiding something, like I don't know, like something happened there. Probably maybe not even like government related.
No, this is in the middle of Alaska, a town that was populated by like 500 people, maybe. There was no government bases there.
In Alaska?
Yeah.
Not in the town the fourth kind took place in.
Oh no! So no, it was that. It wasn't. There was no kids involved.
There's no kids, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a
Bro, there's a
psychologist uses
military
hypnosis to
in
uncover memories
Antarctica.
of alien abduction from
But there
patients.
was disappearances.
What the hell are you talking about?
And somebody in Mila's family did get abducted, from what I understand. And it's like they were coming back for her or something. I don't remember.
Something
the
like that.
details, Yeah.
But that sounds like more like they took the real story and then kind of like made it for
Embellished
Hollywood.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So like, yeah, I think that sounds more like there was some trauma there that like we were talking about. Like, yeah, I don't know if that's really true. Like his story, the Fire in the Sky story, that's more like,
Fire in the Sky actually creeped me out.
okay, it was about time you actually reacted to that. But yeah, like those two stories are more like, all right, you saw something you weren't supposed to, and you got your brain whacked.
Yeah, we gotta disappear you.
Well, probably they didn't disappear, but they got their brain whacked. So whenever
Right.
they told their story, it was like they're fucking crazy.
He sounded
Yeah.
like a crazy person.
Yeah, they just make your brain mushy and that's it.
Well, electroshock treatment. Who knows what else?
I
At
mean,
that point,
That
they were.
just sounds like,
I mean, because think about it like
soft
this,
porn
right? Like
right
if some
there.
guy you've never seen before all of a sudden appears before you, starts rambling nonsense about being kidnapped with a bunch of people and like tall people in black suits doing stuff to you, no one's really gonna bat an eye.
Waterboarding with electrodes in a white room with a white jacket. Best torture ever.
The fuck.
Case
You-
solved.
You
Yeah.
will be enough torture
Nailed
for anybody.
it.
Yeah, just put him in a room with Gabe.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's enough torture.
Oh, they'll be dead.
would
They
you
would just kill themselves.
would you fucking tell them this whole shit? They would be like, at some point they'll be like, is that really true? Is that really true?
I mean, he kind of looks like an alien too, so I think it works out.
I really thought I looked like almost Beetlejuice,
Remember I was
but
saying
okay.
that last time too.
Yep.
We did the alien episode.
Man, you don't know
Yes, you did.
my
Yes, you did.
grand,
I'm starting to
Him,
notice
him,
it.
my
now.
grand,
But I'm
my
like, if I got put in the
great
dark
grandfather
room,
and grandfather supposedly worked
if I got put
for
in a
the
bright room
military,
with you,
all Marines in Area 51. So maybe
Merchant
Maybe-
Marine is not a Marine. Just so
no,
you know
I
that.
said all Marines.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Well,
My
great-
grandfather on my mom's side. I'm talking about dad's side.
Right. They weren't all Marines.
Yeah, dad's father was a Marine,
His father was a Marine.
and his grandfather
All right,
was
Gabe,
a Marine.
again, we're from the topic.
Way away from the topic.
Yes.
Oh, he was
Uh-huh.
aerodynamics and some other shit. Whatever.
aerodynamic.
There was no aerodynamic
Well, he
division
built-
of the
Yeah,
military
That's a brand new
when
branch.
your great grandfather was alive.
Air Force?
Especially young enough to be in the. There was no Air Force.
God
That would
damn it.
require jets.
Hot air balloons or shit like that.
Yes, because that's how you're going to go to work.
Yo, they did. I remember that in the history books. They had the Air Force, and it was nothing but hot air balloons and kites,
Oh,
and eventually a blimp.
I think they use birds too to drop ordnance.
Oh, don't get the conspiracy theorists on that because they think that pigeons are fucking
Robots. Absolutely.
Of course they do.
Pigeons?
I mean, is that any dumber than any other conspiracy theory, though? Honestly,
They think that they're spying on us.
The pigeons are spying on us.
Yes.
Well-
I mean, but why even need this subterfuge?
run, they
There's-
got you.
There's cameras everywhere. Why even bother with the subterfuge at that point?
Oh,
That's the
sporty
crazy
thieves.
part, right?
I don't want no pigeons because it'd be the dumbest thing.
Dude,
What the hell are you talking about?
Sporty thieves.
he's singing "Sporty Thieves."
Yeah, but like those that have.
I know that has nothing to do with aliens, but I'm just mocking.
So thank you for staying on topic.
I'm just mocking.
Robot pigeons on a flat Earth.
Yeah, but like
Oh yeah.
when you can totally use this to fucking just see whatever you want.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're tracking us 100%.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, like
I mean, yeah, because like,
Phone.
Are you
Totally
freaking
use
kidding?
Michelle to see whatever we want.
No, I was gonna
It's like,
say-
does she have
Well,
magic
first of all,
powers?
let me,
Michelle.
hold on. Let me help you. Conspiracy theories. They have
Conspiracy
a freaking
theories.
technology that can literally see you taking a shit in your toilet. Shut the fuck up.
only if,
If
you
they want to
only
kill
if you
you,
only if you take it
You
into
would be
there.
dead already because they can do it. You're nothing to them. They have money. You don't.
We don't have a camera. In our
There's no
bathroom.
conspiracy. No, they have also a satellite that can infrared see you clear as day on your toilet. Stop.
That's
Do you have
not.
evidence?
There's
of
no.
this?
There's no. Okay.
That's not how infrared works.
That is not.
I'm not
how
being infrared, but they can see you. They can see us just talking, chilling, drinking a beer.
I got an idea for a segment we can do where we just have
Called Gabe's rants.
Gabe's rants 10 minutes straight. He says whatever.
No,
he
but I'm
wants.
just saying. I'm not
Says
calling
whatever
it.
Not
he
10
wants.
minutes.
I'm just trying to
10 minutes.
burst
Yeah.
people's bubble.
You're right.
That
5
if
minutes.
the government
5
really
minutes.
want to, and they really didn't like us, like that, they just could just wipe us all out and not
I
give a
gave-
fuck.
Topic.
They got shit.
Topic.
we don't.
Gabe.
Okay, come back to Earth.
They got shit we don't.
They got
They
shit
do.
we
They got
don't.
money. We don't.
I
We're
Gabe,
just there. We're
Gabe,
their slaves. So we
All
should
right.
just shut the
Gabe.
fuck up
Gabe, I
and
know
just
you're
do our jobs.
Gabe. I know you're
Gabe.
excited, man.
Holy
I'm just
shit,
saying.
bro.
I know you're excited.
Don't like
Again.
conspiracy theories.
Again, bro.
You are one.
No, I'm not.
You just-
They want to fucking kill us. They can.
Fine. Stop.
All right,
Stop.
let's ease
Stop.
up.
That's not conspiracy. That's
Stop.
reality. Sorry.
Gabe. Ease up,
I
man.
think we're gonna suspend you next week.
No, I'm sorry.
Because we told you to stop and you keep going, dude.
I apologize.
Off topic. All the time, off fucking topic.
Well, it's alien related.
Oh
Huh?
boy.
You didn't mention anything about fucking aliens.
No, us being watched shitting is definitely alien.
Yeah, I'm
related.
sure they're interested. Well, I mean, maybe if they want to figure out how humans work. I mean, we look at animals.
No,
shit all
the
time.
government watching us.
Oh,
shit. Totally alien.
Oh,
Related.
yeah, totally.
Totally alien related.
they totally want to watch this shit.
Yeah.
Anywho. Man, I don't understand what I was saying.
I'm sorry. So
I don't know, but I think we got about we're an hour in, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if
so, yeah, you know what? Gabe kind of like...
He killed the end of that
He
fire in
killed
the
that,
sky.
yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Fire in the Sky is cool though.
We didn't even watch the movie. Anyway. So yeah, so like trauma and all that, like aliens and oh, I was gonna go into the because of my cold, not a cold, but in my opening, it was like, did you guys ever watch that movie Bedevil or something? It was like about
In
the
the
app.
elevator?
No, the app on the smartphones.
No.
That kind of turned evil.
No.
You should watch it, dude.
Okay.
What's it called?
Bedevil or something.
Oh, be deviled.
Yeah.
Be
I thought you said the devil.
No, Bedevil.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna have like some sort of weird phone pun in the title. Bedeviled.
By the way, not your best work, M. Night. Not your best work.
That was M Night.
The devil. When everybody's
no,
trapped in
oh.
the elevator.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Not your best work.
Yeah.
M. Night.
His best work.
But not your best work.
So yeah, so like it's what?
That was M.
What's
Night.
today's date? The 9th? Yeah,
Put
September.
me to sleep.
Yeah, I mean it was still better than Avatar though.
So
So I mean, but
Which
that's not
one?
really. That's a pretty
now, like
low bar.
we have like next week we're still gonna do aliens,
I
and
think
then
we should. I think we should talk about alien movies specifically.
well, you got the book we have to read, and then aliens.
Stephen
definitely.
King's Dreamcatcher.
Wait, is that book a alien book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do that. We talk about that, and after that we're gonna get into
I didn't
the
even start it.
we're gonna get
Oh,
into
it's
the Halloween season.
That book is actually good.
And
Sorry.
I think for after next week's episode, we're gonna talk about
Wait, is the yeah? I already know where you're getting. Are we gonna do a special episode extra for the list, or is it like a?
oh no, I think that's only for YouTube. But
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
after that, next week's episode, we're gonna talk about something that Josh wanted to talk about, which is also kind of a cult, or no, it is a cult, Santa Muerte. So that's
Santo
gonna be
Marte.
it's gonna be interesting.
Mm.
Just to kick off
It's
the spooky season.
Yep.
What better to kick off with that?
All Saints Day. Devil's Night.
And that's how you know.
Two
kids,
completely different things.
Yes.
Oh no, Devil's Night is the 30th, and All Saints Day.
It's not All Saints Day. It's Halloween.
No.
We're talking about Santa Muerte. that's a
November
cult.
11th.
Oh,
Oh,
Santa
the Santa
Muerte?
Muerte.
Santa Muerte. is
November
a cult.
11th is the day after October 30th.
Yes, that is true. Did I really just say that?
Something
Yes,
like that.
Something
yes.
like that. I think you said December. He called November.
He said the day after Devil's Night.
I
So,
meant the second
Devil's
or,
Night's October 30th.
or the
so.
third. I apologize.
He's drunk again.
Thank you.
I am not drunk.
So, like, after next week, we're gonna kind of take a little break from aliens, and then we're gonna do Santa Muerte, the cult, and all of that, and then that's gonna kick off our
Spooky season.
spooky season. Yes.
Fucking A.
So,
My favorite holidays.
yes, we know, Gabe. So thank you guys for listening, and
the Feast of the Archangels.
like, also if you want to obviously watch or listen to it on YouTube, and then please engage on the pages, and we're gonna try to be more active on that.
Yeah, man. For the love of Jeebus, man. Fucking
Engage.
engage.
Yeah,
Engage.
just say something, please.
A thumb up, a thumb down, a comment.
Not to sound
review.
desperate, but like just say hi. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Please.
thank you guys.
And I will try my best to stop ranting.
And if you want to
We'll
give
see how good that goes.
if you want Gabe to shut up, just like yo, Gabe,
Give us
shut
a
up.
vote, actually, too.
Yeah.
Give us
I'm gonna put it on the post tomorrow.
Would you like
Give us a
Gabe?
vote. Would you want a segment called Gabe's Rant? And it's just like a 3-minute fucking rant.
I
of
could
him
go on for years.
Getting it. Well,
No, you said 3
we're
minutes,
giving him
bro.
3 minutes.
Worse than the aliens probing.
All right.
We're giving him 3 minutes,
Or your worst nightmares, whichever one you
and then
choose.
that's it.
Yes. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
All right. Good night,
Peace
guys.
out.
Good night.
Peace
Go-
out.
Good evening.